positive 28 on a game, and I was up next, and he was like, "Oh, try and do better than that." And I was like, "Somebody put on Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel." And then I went like positive 34, and I was like, "There you go, motherfucker."
It's time for you to put on some Rush.
I also was a big fan of small screen pistol battles.
Small screen pistol battles was good.
Just on an old fucking tube TV.
Yeah, like the thing is, like, I think everybody goes in through the cycle of like playing console games and then going whole like PC Master Race thing. And I did that when I was like 14, so I missed a whole lot of like console stuff, and so I never got into Halo and the Call of Duty on the consoles and whatnot.
I should start playing Halo. You know what? Fuck your Overwatch. I'm gonna start playing Halo again, real seriously.
You don't need
Listen,
to fuck my
I'm
Overwatch.
not gonna tell you what to do with yourself, but like, okay. Yeah, I just never stopped belonging to both until like 3 years ago. Then I was like, I guess I'm not a console gamer anymore. But I've always had a PC, and I've always had the only console I didn't own was the PS3.
Yeah, I didn't have. I had a PS2. I never had any
like
Xboxes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So like I
D8? I don't think I do. I need my D4.
I started playing Counter-Strike when I was like, I think my brother taught me how to play when I was like 12 or 13. It was really young.
This is not a Counter-Strike support group, Jen.
No, it's.
I know that you learned way too young these bad habits, but I'm not here to tell you that your life choices are okay.
They weren't.
I gotta pull up.
It made me burn out on like PC games for a long time.
Ah, damn it! I didn't get my 5600.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know you were going for one. I had a chance.
Right.
God damn it.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not like rushing to get one.
You're not Jenning over here.
I had the shuffle thing open, and then I got the 3080, and I was like, I guess I'll go for a 5600 and see if I can land one for myself. So it's not like I don't care that much at this particular moment. So
okay.
I still can't believe you got a Founders Edition.
Neither can I. That's the part that surprises me the most.
Well, they're only the hardest. Like, you know, I mean, it's only the hardest one.
It was like the one, like the ideal.
The holy grail of cards right now, yes.
Yeah. I was already resigned to the fact that I was going to get one of those big ass like tough gaming aces, whatever it was.
Now, motherfucker, you got a Founders Edition.
Seriously, the
you
best.
and me both.
You're the
and
best.
Dan, I think all of us are sitting on Founders.
Yeah, we all have Founders Edition.
Did you get a Founders, Kyle?
No, mine's a gigabyte. It is fucking enormous.
Yeah, can I see it? Bring it over here. I want to see this fucking thing.
I haven't busted it out of the box yet, but it's
just absurd. The box. I could just look at the box too. I don't remember what the gigabyte looks like. I want to see.
Those big ass fans.
You're overwrought fucking.
Jesus.
Is that an 80 or is that an 80 or a 70?
No, it's 70.
Yeah.
So it's not even like the big guy.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Slap a big old cooler on there, you know?
Yeah.
Do it.
No, why not, you know?
Now I just have to grab all my other parts. So like this. Oh, I should open DB. I have that EK all-in-one cooler bookmark that you showed me earlier, Al.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go grab one of Red Bull.
The yeah, the EK. That's
shot?
like the top.
Yeah,
that's top dog is
12
for
ounce,
AIOs.
12 ounces, dog.
You think
for the actual card, it's just.
Look at that beast.
It's a big sauce.
Look at that big ol'.
That's the big cattywhacker right there.
Yeah. You think a 240 millimeter radiators could?
You have a 5950?
Yeah, or should I get the?
If you have room for the 3-slotter, I would do that because it's going to be quieter. The 240 will take care of it, but it'll have to ramp up the fans a bit more. You know, it's like not the end of the world, but you know,
Right,
part of the
right,
fun of
right.
liquid cooling is that it's like way quieter.
Right.
A lot wetter too.
It's specifically wetter. Yeah, it's there's
Yeah,
a lot
I
more
mean-
moisture. One might
Designed
call it
wetter.
moist.
The
Oh.
Yeah, I have like zero
My voice
concern with
cooling
any of that
system.
stuff right now because like my current setup is just like, oh, did you start playing any video game? Okay, well now the 580 will now yell at you.
it's my computer too. It's like, all right, let's start up Steam.
Yeah.
It was it's so loud that if I have my like webcam and the microphone on the monitor, like
Does it like
the sound
vibrate?
the sound of the fans will start coming through.
So, little known
Jesus.
fact, after about 2 years and at maximum 4 years, you're supposed to re-thermal paste your GPUs because it dries out and stops cooling well. No one does this. They also don't tell you.
No.
Yeah, you're really
And
supposed
also
to
usually
re-thermal
don't
paste.
tell you how to put on
Anything
thermal
with
paste
thermal
either.
paste should be redone at least every 4 years. Because it dries out.
They're
and
like,
stops
here's
working.
this tube of thermal paste
Kyle,
that
tell
you're
'em.
not supposed to use the entire tube, but people are gonna do it anyway.
Kyle, tell them about how you don't use it at all.
What? What? Excuse me?
What are you talking
hang on.
about?
I'm just
Excuse me.
I was like, we need to have a talk.
Kyle didn't even take the sticker off of the
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I just refuse to do it on the FX. You know, it lives as long as it lives.
Yeah, that's fair.
at that point.
There's no need to preserve that.
no.
I don't
At
know
this
why
point,
my
you're trying to
You just
get
camera.
gotta let it
bird.
die.
I don't know why my camera is doing the thing it's doing. It's like fuzzy in chat, but it looks perfect if it's outside Discord. Which like, I guess whatever.
That's Discord for you.
maybe
Maybe
that's
it's just Discord.
I'm gonna.
yeah, maybe
I
that's.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say maybe that's Discord trying to prevent you from freezing like you always do.
Oh, it just. Wait, it's going back and forth. What the
Yeah, it was
fuck?
pixelated
I do
for a
see.
while.
Yeah, I just saw it clear up and then it pixelated again. What is happening?
Wonder if it has to do with like your network or something.
Yeah,
Maybe there's something in the background it's trying to like zone in on.
Well,
Channel,
I
maybe.
zoomed in on it and it's clearly
Yeah.
like it's kicking
Oh,
the
fuck,
quality
that's
down and up a notch over and over again. Let me restart Discord really quick and then I'll just give up after that. But
Oh, why?
Or else
Usually the answer
Like
is
demons.
Windows is fucky and you haven't restarted in a while.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
pretty
usually
much.
the
What
When
was
was the last time you updated your GPU driver?
Are you talking to
Your
me?
GPU driver. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a
I'm
question
being
you
helpful.
ever need to ask me.
No, I know, but I'm being helpful because that's something that you would have asked me and it would have solved it.
Yeah, because you're you,
I'm-
not
I'm
me.
Hey, look how clear you are now, though.
Because you're you,
Risk.
not me.
Oh,
I know.
now I can see that you've showered
helping.
recently.
Yeah, I just got out of the shower. Yeah, I
Here
don't
we
know.
thought you were just being
Discord need a
greasy.
reboot, I guess. I was pedaling, man. Then fuck.
You're a
Pedaling
man.
to some like really,
I listened
really
to.
I
I
was like,
listened
oh,
to-
2000s rock, sweet. There'll be like some of my stuff that I listen to, which is like punk and
We're going,
grunge,
"Dad,
and it was
Dad,
like,
in a minute."
lol, fucking. I'm surprised there
No.
wasn't Dashboard Confessional in there.
I went and listened to "Here in Your Arms" by Hello Goodbye after you posted that because I was like, I remember that song. I haven't heard that song in forever.
So it's one of my
Those were all the
favorite. It's
bands
one of my
where-
favorite
Yeah.
coaches. Her name's Kendall, and she like totally the entire ride was wearing a beanie and put on like really heavy eyeliner and wore all black. She
Oh.
like
Oh,
dressed
good.
up for the emo music. I was like, all right. I mean, at least she did that. That's kind of fun.
Put in
You
the
gotta lean
effort.
into it sometimes, you know?
Yeah. She was like this. You know, when I was 14, I'm like, yeah. I mean, I get it.
Yeah. It sounds like she dressed like me in high school.
Yeah.
All right. Status check
Okay.
before we start. Brendan, how are your legs?
They're great. They're both here. They're both attached. I left work early today, and I didn't do any bottling today, so I'm feeling good.
Excellent.
Okay.
Jen, do you have all of your sweat towels ready to go?
Yes. One
Excellent.
for each hand.
Excellent. Kyle.
Not nearly enough.
Kyle, the cats have been fed.
They are cats come pre-fed.
Marvelous.
I like
Wait,
this.
what?
This check down that we're getting
Yeah, Dan's doing the pre-flight checklist for us.
of all of our issues.
Alec, I assume he's ready to go.
Thanks,
He got
bud.
his camera taken care of.
Camera
you got his
taken care of.
taken care of, yeah.
He updated his GPU.
Oh God,
driver.
my roast in the oven. Hold on.
Oh, my muffins are burning.
Oh, my biscuits.
Okay, so
Oh,
Hello.
that's right. I rolled a 6.
last time we left off, Kalana and Yeety had just finished fighting a giant dark dwarf in the
If you call it
streets of
that.
Karakonig. What?
If you call it, I mean, if you want to call
If
it
you
a
call it
fight,
a
that's
fight.
fine. I guess I
Yes,
feel like we just
I'm
murdered it, but
completely slaughtering a dark dwarf.
It was a mugging.
Klana and I,
blood
by the way,
Karakonig.
for this entire week, we've just been high-fiving. Like,
And Claudia's like, I still feel like I could have done that kickflip up the wall.
as that was happening,
I think Kyle's frozen. Oh no, he's not.
I'm just over here like, how much you want to bet I can throw a football over them mountains?
I grew up pigskin of Koromai.
Curse card, it's not that far.
And then, yeah, at the same time as you guys launched your assault, Father Grigori cast a zone of silence and approached an ogre zombie, and failed to sever its connection to the mortal plane. And at his touch, the ogre zombie was alerted. So then, I believe we rolled initiative, and I think Dan, you cast Mind Sliver, correct?
I did Hex and Mind Sliver, yeah.
Okay, you did Hex as well.
Yep, I hexed it.
Okay. Yeah,
'Cause it's
because
a
I.
bonus action.
Yep. And I thought you had gone before we. Because I vaguely remember saying that the ogre was standing and turning around and lifting its mace, and I was about to.
Own Father.
I've also he's still under the effect of Path to the Grave
The ogre.
Really quick,
until the end of my turn.
I just need to make you all aware that I am on call. Probably not a problem. Might have to take a phone call. Just by the way.
Not a concern.
Cool.
Thank you for letting us know, but yeah, just call it out if you need to.
Or just leave.
Yeah.
Path to the grave. Okay. Yep.
I put it into Roll20 chat for you.
Oh yes, thank you. Now I have to look
Welcome.
up what vulnerability does because is it
It
double?
just-
It's not double, is it?
No, it just means that if it is has resistance or immunity, it is now able to take that damage.
Oh, that's all it means. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Wait, did that spell actually work? Because weren't you in the like silent?
Oh yeah, that's right.
area?
I was in the cone of silence. It
Well,
didn't work.
That's not a.
Oh.
Is that a spell? That's,
It's
that's
a.
your channel divinity.
That's
Oh,
different,
okay.
isn't it? Yeah.
I think.
Does it have a verbal component? That's all that matters for that, right? Because it's a
I
cone
don't-
of
I don't
silence.
think
Divinity
I
doesn't.
don't think channel divinity does. I
Okay.
think the thing that
Yeah.
you used. I think the thing that you used that failed was gentle repose.
Gentle repose.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, you tried
Oh my
to use
God, Alec,
gentle
what did you-
repose, and that
Hit my
didn't
head.
work. But on
Cool.
what?
I'm gonna take that level 2 spell slot back.
I don't know. It looks very soft around you.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
desk.
I don't mind you having that slot back
Yeah.
because you didn't. I mean, you theoretically didn't even like utter it. You didn't even get it off. Oh shit!
It was just like one of those scenes in an anime where it's like you see the character's face and they're like speaking words, but you can't hear it, and it's just like silence and really like
Right.
really full of portents and stuff.
Yes.
But not as
Kyle.
cool as that.
But
Real quick,
specifically
your shirt-
of the anime variety.
Your shirt reminded me. I don't know if you've seen, but they officially have like jerseys for all.
Yeah,
of the
I saw that.
teams now.
Oh, yes.
For all the what?
So,
Yes.
for all of the marble
Oh
racing.
my god.
Nice.
Have they announced
Trump,
anything on
actually.
like the?
Oh, we're fucking so behind. We are so behind. They've been doing seasons and events like.
There's a whole bunch of shit.
There's been like I think Marbula 2 like came and went. We didn't even know
We'll
about it.
we'll have
so
to do like a binge sometime when you know.
we should make a
when we
channel
can-
in the Discord and get everybody.
Yes.
I can
real
make
quick,
a channel. I'll make it.
real quick though, I just looked up vulnerability.
We'll put it
If a
under
creature and
sports.
object has vulnerability to a damage type, damage of that type is doubled against it. So
Ooh.
it is better than you thought.
Yay! Yay!
So I'm
Oh,
glad
you're
I decided
welcome.
to go and look it up.
Wait, does
Thanks,
your thing
Steve, the DM.
does
I
your
mean,
thing
it's
just
not daddy.
do vulnerability to like everything, or
I choose a target.
He curses a creature until the end of his next turn, and the next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse ends. So it's only for
Nice.
one hit. It's either the end of your turn or the next.
But any
hit
type of
on that
damage.
turn.
Wow, that's absurd.
Any type.
Yeah, that's
Now, would that have occurred? Did he do that after I did my Mind Sliver, or no?
I
I
guess
did
you
it
did that.
on my turn, which would have been before your Mind Sliver.
It would have been, it would have been before anybody rolled initiative.
Oh,
Did you do that though, or did you try and? I thought you tried to do gentle repose, and that's what got it to.
Pretty
That's
sure
what I thought
that's
as
what
well,
happened.
yeah.
Oh
And
no,
then-
you did Path to the Grave before you did that though.
I
'Cause
did
you
it
did
while
that-
oh yeah, he did.
You did
He
that
did,
as
he
like
did.
a stealth thing before it was alerted
then-
to your presence.
Then I cast. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because it'd be my Mind Sliver attack that takes that buff, then, right?
Yeah, that
Really
Mind
wish.
Sliver attack
Really wish you hadn't
doubles
done that, bud.
to 8 instead of 4.
Instead
know,
of
I-
my 5d6 radiant damage against an undead.
Or I would have
Whoopsie.
used, or I would have used Eldritch Blast with Hex attached.
Whoopsies!
That could have been upwards of 40 odd damage or something. If I really got
I
a
mean,
good
we
roll
can
off.
listen. We could say that I don't mind if we want to say the channel divinity didn't happen because Dan made his action and we didn't account for it. Like,
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
okay,
I declared it. It happened. There's no
Yeah.
need to retcon this.
okay.
It's just not going to be as super cool as it could have been.
All right. Well, I have doubled the Mind Sliver damage against the ogre zombie. So, how many rounds did it take you guys to kill your Drugar? One.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so we'll assume after this round that you guys are en route towards
We
everybody
need
else
to loot
because you're all still
that guy, which I don't know. We haven't done that
okay.
necessarily.
So 2 rounds.
Yeah.
we'll call it right.
Yeah, whatever you
Um,
think is appropriate for us, like searching his body and stuff. And then apparently just leaving him there and leaving town.
Well, I mean,
these guys.
assuming that you'll come back, they're only a quarter mile
Yeah.
outside of town, and you're all psychically linked, and you know that they're like,
Yeah.
whoa. So I would assume your priority would not be dealing with the murdered Dark Dwarf, who, by the way, is not like big and dead. He's back to regular size.
Oh,
and dead.
okay.
So
So we
just in
loot
case
him, and then I
anybody
just kind of like throw some snow on him, and then
and then, okay, and we'll go over what
God.
we'll go over what you find on him after.
Sounds
this.
We just hear him. We hear him thinking, singing, "Let it go, let it go."
Let
Like,
it
oh god, he's
go,
burying something again.
let it go.
Burying something again.
he just goes up, just go to sleep, go to sleep.
He's already dead. Go sleep. Just he's just sleeping.
Sleep it time. Go
Right.
sleep.
Don't let this
Okay,
body
so-
be seen no more.
Okay, so I have completed my action, and you said it's now the ogre's turn.
It is now the ogre's turn. Give me 1 second.
My armor class is 17 for the upcoming.
Oh, I know that. Like I said, I've been going back and forth between. I'm very familiar with your character sheet right now.
This would
Yeah.
potentially not be the first time that Father Grigori has been ripped asunder.
That's true.
Don't
It
don't.
wouldn't be his first experience with it. So yeah. So okay, Father Grigori last session had approached and laid hands on the ogre zombie to no effect. The ogre zombie, sensing this, had stood up, turned around, and reared back with its giant morning star. And let's see what happens. Oh, okay. So that's a 14. So that does not hit. And that is all the ogre zombie does. It stands up and turns around and attempts to take a swing at Father Grigori overhead, but Father Grigori, despite his shock at his failed magic, is quick enough and deft enough to move to the side, and so it lands in the snow harmlessly.
We assume he says something about, "Oh, not today will I face my death," but we can't hear it because he's in his own silence.
Yeah, we just see him like do this like sort of
Do
thing,
this.
like
Yeah, that would actually be kind of crazy. You wouldn't hear the ogre roar. You would just see
Yeah.
the thing go down. You wouldn't hear it hit. You'd just see a big plume of snow as it smashed into the ground.
and then Grigori very clearly taunting him.
No, there is. I could theoretically, the psychic him like, "Get out of your damn zone! Like, get out of there!"
Yeah, I think the psychic communication would still work.
Do not
But
yell
anyway.
at me right now, Roser. I'm in the middle of something.
I can't hear your response. Well, I guess you can
Yeah,
still say it though.
Yeah,
I
and
can
the
say it in
psychic.
your head. I am
No,
talking
you
into
can't.
your head right now.
No, you cannot. I can only tell you stuff. You cannot
No,
tell me.
you
That's
guys
not how that
you
works.
guys have
We have a different spell.
Kyle's whole. You guys
Oh,
have
that's
Kyle's
right.
Different
whole
spell,
psychic.
Roser. We went over this. Remember earlier when I was going to pour the water on and Ophira was like, "Do not be doing that, Father Grigori," and I was like, "Oh, I got
I
scared."
get
Oh,
this
weird.
feeling we're
Like,
over
it was
the
inside
number of
my brain.
words for combat.
Yeah, it's Ophira's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike, and hopefully,
He doesn't have like a magic ward on him like the cats did.
oh god. Well, oh yeah, that's all right.
Wait, can't she cast it in the zone of silence?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
they
out.
ca- I
Not-
ca-
she is not
and it
in the
casts
zone.
me.
of
Oh, it's only
It's not an
inside the-
anti-magic zone.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
a code
and
of
also-
silence.
also, I cast it on myself too. So, and then I'm gonna shoot at it with my bow.
This thing's really fucking hard to hit. Super hard to hit.
A big old unarmored undead.
Yes,
probably
super hard to hit.
real toughie.
All right, cool. 24.
Doesn't hit. No, that hits.
Sorry, we were looking for 25.
Just look at Jen's face like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
What do you mean?
Jen just hit her first target with her bow.
Woo! I hit other people with my bow, okay? Just not for a lot.
Just not in a couple
He's
weeks.
got grazing hits. Let's see if this one lodges into something.
Well, okay, so I get 1d8 plus 1d6. Oh no, that's at the start of its turn. Never mind.
Yeah, but you still hit it, so you still do whatever your
1d8 plus a favored foe. That's
Did you are we favored foe? Is that have we? Oh
I think
yeah,
that's,
yeah. It's you can do it when you hit with an attack roll. So yeah.
yeah. First
So
time
you
in history
were
that they
doing
both get
you were
one.
doing 1d8
One
plus 1d4 plus 2,
Yes.
and ensnaring strike doesn't do any extra damage.
6, 8.
8.
Yes.
Okay. All right, a decent hit. Yeah, so that one flies through the air, whizzing as it goes until it gets about 10 feet away, and then it gets eerily
Oh
silent.
wait, no, I have an extra 1d8
Oh, because it's your first turn?
for Dread Ambusher.
Yeah, because it's your first turn. We'll roll that
And
extra
favored foe,
1d8.
favored foe is the first turn, but Dread Ambusher is if I hit it. So +4. So
No,
no.
Dread Ambusher is at the start of your first turn of each combat.
oh, okay, yeah, okay. I missed that part. Okay, cool.
No, okay, hold on. We're fucking this up right now. So
First time on
your
each of
first
turns, I
hit,
take
your
the
first
favored-
hit did 8 damage. You get to make an additional attack that
Oh, that's a
deals an
whole
extra
different
1d8. That is a whole
Yeah.
different thing. If you take the attack action, you can make one additional weapon attack. So you do one attack, which you just did for
Okay.
8 damage. Now you
Uh-huh.
get to make a whole nother attack with a roll to hit and everything. And if you
Oh,
hit
shit.
with that one, it will do 1d8, an additional 1d8, an additional 1d4 plus 2. So
Is that
Okay, so
is
I
that
did
the
the-
first turn of any combat she can do that?
Yeah.
First turn of
That's
each
dope.
combat, she's got plus 10,
10.
plus 10 feet to her speed, and a double attack, the second attack of which gets an extra 1d8.
That's dope.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Gotta roll a d20.
21.
That hits.
Can't stab.
It hits.
Uh,
2d8 plus 1d4 plus 2.
Oh boy.
So that, but I already did the first one, right?
Yeah, but that first one was just 1d8 from your bow. Now your second attack is 1d8 from the bow, 1d8 from
1d8
Dread
from Bad
Ambusher,
Ambusher plus 1d4 from.
from
Okay.
favored foe. Yep.
All
the
right,
second
cool. So
attack's
this is the
buffed.
first one.
Yeah.
Boof.
Boof.
Not a
Cool.
d8. What am I doing?
What are you high?
I don't.
Jen, how many pots have you smoked?
None.
Answer the question.
Wow.
These are 2 d10s. How did that happen?
Doesn't even have a d8 ready. What did you roll for your attack last time?
Oh, there it is.
Ye-
Fuck.
A
It
d4.
was behind it. All right. 5 plus 1
Okay. Plus 1d4,
plus 2.
plus another 2.
Yes.
So 10.
10 total.
Okay.
10 points of damage.
Double D.
All right, yeah, so Fira fires off in rapid succession with 2 arrows that whiz through the air and then all of a sudden are no longer whizzing through the air, but still moving through the air. And then they hit the ogre squarely in the chest, one closer to the center than other, with what you can tell would probably be a sickeningly wet, squelching sound if you could hear it, based on the bits of rotted flesh and gore that spray towards Father Grigori as the arrows whiz over him and into the ogre's chest.
Grigori's
And now-
spot.
It is Father Grigori.
Grigori begins to silently vomit.
And Father Grigori backs up.
Okay, you also, that's concentration, right? You can drop it whenever you want, but yeah.
Oh, it is?
Silence?
would-
Yeah, it's up to 10 minutes, but it's concentration, and you can willingly lose concentration.
Great. Then I would definitely
Dismiss
willingly
it.
lose. Yeah, concentration.
All right. It's not an action or a bonus action or anything. It's a free action, so.
So we
Cool.
just
I would-
hear Grigori being mad, like, oh, the fucking dog.
Yeah, you come in mid-sentence to...
Oh, the blood's all clotted and gross.
It smells, you guys.
I remember your face. And I cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Ooh,
20 to
Alright.
hit.
that is,
No, sorry, that's gonna
it's
miss.
gonna miss. No, that's gonna hit. Oh, wait, sorry, hold on, fuck. I have to make a strength check for the ogre to see if it's ensnared.
Oh, that's
Because
right.
Jen also had ensnaring strike
Mm-hmm.
on her
Mhm.
attack. What's your spell save?
Does the Mind Sliver do anything for its save that it
No,
has?
I picked Wisdom, which was dumb.
Was it Wiz?
Jen, do you know what your spell
Um,
save is?
Where do I see that?
It's under spells. It's 11. Okay, the ogre is not ensnared.
Do you
The
see
ogre shook off
the
the
hit
vibes.
dash DC column? That's your spell save for that spell.
So next to ensnaring strike, it says 1 bonus action, self, and then strength 11.
Oh,
you see
okay.
that?
Yeah, sorry, I was in the. I
No
was in
worries.
Different
No worries. So yeah,
Section.
so the ogre
see
was
it.
not ensnared.
curses.
And then Grigori, guiding bolt, 2nd level spell.
If
20 to
I
hit.
may.
He's gotta
And
get
that
back a little
deals
20.
17 points of radiant damage.
17 points.
And gives advantage to the next attack against it if it doesn't die.
Did it pop over to the... It didn't pop over. Cool. Yep, it just didn't pop over because sometimes it doesn't do that.
Sometimes plugins
yeah.
don't work.
Sometimes plugins don't work.
17 damage and advantage on the next attack. All right, so you cast a guiding bolt up directly into the ogre's face, and it rears back with a roar as it slams into its
Is it
putrid neck.
Is
Yeah,
it
Kyle.
vulnerable to radiant damage?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
If only it were vulnerable to all damage right now.
And a small or a faint glow surrounds the ogre's head as the radiant damage washes over it. It leaves behind a faint glow, illuminating the ogre and making it an easier target. And now our boy Rolzer.
All right. Once again, I tried something new. It was okay. Didn't necessarily work out for the best. But for now, we'll go back to the tried and true classic.
Say the
Eldritch
words.
Blast. I cast Eldritch
Say
Blast.
the words.
Say the
Ooh, I'm
words,
glad I have-
Warlock.
I'm glad I have advantage because I just rolled a natural 1.
Look at
That's
that
much better.
team synergy of cleric abilities.
All right. That'll be 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Jesus, what is with these to hit rolls tonight?
Bunch of fucking liars.
So-
I'm
Yeah,
telling
when
you.
Everything's
when they're
been over 20. Like,
Well, and also when it's completely unneeded against a guy with an armor class of like 10.
8.
Yeah.
It's got natural armor. It's probably 13.
So even with my hex and all my bonus stuff, I only do 11 damage.
even with your hex doesn't.
Yeah. If something is hexed, yeah.
Yeah, you do the extra 1d6.
Yep.
Okay, so 11 damage to it.
Yep.
Okay, your Eldritch Bolt is well trained on its glowing head and it slams into it. So now it's been slammed twice with a bolt in the face. And the pieces of its again, putrid decaying flesh are kind of slown off behind it as it lets out a roar and swings its mace down yet again at Father Grigori.
Well, I was also going to spend part of my turn just moving a little further away.
Okay. Yeah. running Eldritch Blast. You're doing
Run and
like
gun.
you throw it like a football.
Eldritch
That's
Blast out
Rolzer's
here.
spell casting. Is he? All right. Anyway,
he did that over.
ogre zombie swinging a big old mace. Oh, well, la di da in 11. So once again, the ogre zombie has failed to hit. This time it comes in at more of a sideways angle, and Father Grigori does a little bit of a bullet time meets the limbo situation and gets under the mace just in time as it swings overhead.
The ogre
And,
didn't realize the gnome's only 3 feet tall, and
Yeah.
the ogre's like,
Right.
aha, as it goes right over his head.
And
Misjudged
also
the
that
height
he's got the
difference.
funky beat in his spine.
And now it is Ophira's turn again.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna try to hit it with my bolt or arrow.
With my bolt.
13.
That hits.
Okay, cool. Now it's
Oh, wow,
just D8.
The AC is not that great.
It's very hard to hit.
Good thing we got all those high 20 rolls
Just,
when we needed them.
Yes.
You get an
I don't
extra
wanna die.
1d4
yeah.
too.
So 7 plus 3.
10.
10.
All right.
Another good shot.
Yeah, another well-trained arrow placed squarely in position with the other 3. This one causes the ogre to sort of stumble back. Not much. It doesn't quite lose its footing, but it does stumble a little before getting back up with a roar. And then Grigori.
Hello.
Oh, you get a nosebleed?
Sure did.
Brendan,
Good lord,
what's-
dude. We
like,
should-
what, like,
This campaign is bad for his health.
And so I cast at a first level. It's another guiding bolt.
All right.
Suddenly, Grigori's nose starts to bleed, and we're like, "Huh? Did he get hit?"
Grigori, you all right?
What the fuck? That's not what I did. That's roll in the
Is
damage.
that not what you
20
did?
to hit and 12 damage. There we go.
What's the 8 damage there?
It said click here, and I clicked it, and it rolled the damage somehow.
Okay,
All right,
we'll use
so I
the
did.
12. We'll use the 12. All right. And
I've never seen it or done it before, and I was like, oh, I'll click the button. Oh no, I didn't mean to click
It
the
says
button.
click, so I will.
an even more successful guiding bolt slams into the ogre's face, and this time the ogre has to sort of catch itself with its mace as it staggers from the hit. But it still stands and rolls her.
All right.
It's your turn.
Do I still have advantage because you used Guiding Bolt then?
You do.
All right. Eldritch Blast one more time. Let's see if we can finish this off. Well, I rolled a 19. Let's see if I can get that 20. Nope. Got another natural 1, so we'll take that 19 for a 26.
Yeah, that hits. Do you need to ask? Do you need me to confirm that for you?
No.
at this
I'm
point?
just telling you.
I need verbal
Okay.
consent from you that it hits.
That it gets its face owned.
That'll be 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage?
Yep. I rolled I rolled 2 5s with my D10 and my D6, and I get the +5. So.
Okay. Okay. All right. So the ogre zombie gets hit with that blast hard and looks dazed. It kind of staggers for a minute, and then it recuperates. It looks
good.
like it might go down, but it manages to shake it off, and in sort of a second wind, it manages to stay up. And then it's going to make another swing at the small and irritating gnome that keeps blasting it in the face. Okay, this time we're going to get a 25.
Sorry, that's a miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need me to say that it hits?
No, I don't. I'm just telling you what it was.
I love it.
And Grigori is going to take 12 damage.
Boof.
As this thing slams this Morning Star finally firmly into Grigori's flank.
Finally found him.
Oh,
Ophira.
He actually got.
oh, that is my blood. Oh.
All right. Well then, more arrows.
More arrows.
We need more arrows up on
All right.
every time.
That one was a 12.
That hits.
Sweet. I'm on a roll, you guys. With a very small armor class. Okay.
Making it so hard to hit that even our ranger can do it.
Hey, don't take this
Oh,
away
God.
from her. She's hit it 3 times now.
Yeah. For
I mean, she's done a lot of damage, so
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, I wonder how much.
For 7 damage.
shouldn't have said
Actually, more like
anything.
arrows just come zipping out of the darkness, and we have no idea where they're coming from.
Pretty sure that's true.
Okay, yeah,
like-
that arrow lodges itself firmly in the zombie's flank, but it still stands. It continues to
Damn.
truck as it's just
Low armor
losing
class, but he's
pieces
got a
of it left
fuckload of
and
health.
right. And now it's Grigori.
I am going to Toll the Dead, and it needs to make a Wisdom 13 saving throw.
Okay, and it has what on Wisdom? Is it disadvantage because of
Yeah,
Minus 1d4 from your wisdom
Oh.
roll.
never
minus
mind.
1d4?
Now, yeah, but it's your thing, so you'll roll it.
And that's Mind Sliver, right? That gives it
Yep.
subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw. Okay. Oh, before the end of your next turn.
Oh,
So it
Never
doesn't
mind.
it doesn't have that
because
anymore.
I didn't use Mind Sliver last time.
Sorry, hold on. Why? How did I lose my ogre window? Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay, wisdom.
Wisdom.
What's the save?
13.
Okay, no.
He takes 1d12 necrotic damage because he has been previously injured, taking 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
He looks even more dead now.
Okay. All right, with that one, your necrotizing energy hits the zombie, and the parts of it that have already been damaged by your attacks start to further decay at a rapid rate. And before long, its arms are too loosely connected to its body to be used, and it just kind of melts into a pile of loose viscera on the ground and ceases to move.
I love that visual.
You deserved a better death than this, brother.
Loose viscera.
I will see to the meat that is left behind, and perhaps one day you will find the salvation that you are owed.
I run up to check on Yeety.
Yeety's not there.
That's not Yeety.
I run up to check on Grigori.
I'm just running up like, hey guys, everything okay? You didn't end up running into a pile of loose viscera, did you?
Grigori got some ribs smacked.
Yeah, I think that perhaps I have a dislodged rib.
That's no good.
And a nasty cough.
We can say that
That's just the blood from my crushed lungs. It's okay. They'll grow back.
We can also say that at this point, Yeety and Klana come rushing onto the scene and have arrived. Assuming that you guys want to go with the line that you guys were running out to where they were from town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeety, having started walking, knowing that you guys have beat it, since we have this mental connection, crests the hill and goes, "Oh, God, that's really gross."
I hate wet viscera.
There's no need to talk about Roser that way where he can hear you, Yeety.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. Wow, it's a pile of viscera over there.
Oh, it's a pile of loose viscera.
Yeah, this thing used to be crushing, but now it is the crushed one.
The smell.
Don't worry, it'll freeze out here shortly, and then we'll be able to transport it into the lake. It'll be good chum for the fishes.
We could just leave it.
Yeah.
Do you want to leave this mass of rotting viscera out here for these fine people to walk into? I mean, what if you woke up one day and there was a decaying corpse right outside? You guys can do what you want. I am going to take care of the remains.
I could just burn it.
Okay, that works for me too. Let's get the hell out of here.
All right, yeah, firebolts.
I gave Yeety the thumbs up, like, way to go.
Okay, the viscera unwillingly begins to burn after enough firebolts, and you begin wishing that some wizard somewhere had come up with a cone of olfactory dampening, because the smell is just god awful. It's just unbearable. It was already bad, and now it's on fire.
I'm like, fuck you, what did you fucking do?
For once, you're thankful for the cold, which hampers the traveling of smells.
Can we see Ophira? Is it dim light, or is she just like reacting invisibly?
You can. It's not. You cannot see Ophira if you were using your dark vision, but we are currently operating under Borealis time.
Okay.
So it is dim light, and Ophira is visible.
Okay.
And just retching, like.
He like grew up with Yeti, so he's just like not really super bothered by the smells. So he's just fireball.
So Rolder's seen some shit. He's not that offended by it.
How thoroughly would you say you guys like turned over the body before coming out here?
Probably pretty quick. I'd say we probably would have taken like 30 seconds or a minute to ruffle through it, right?
Yeah.
So the only things you would have, if you were just quickly touching on the places where you know there might be important things found, the only things of any note that I don't know if you want to take or not would have been a war pick and a javelin. He was carrying
He
those.
Wouldn't have had interest in that. I don't know if you would.
War pick.
But otherwise, a once over that quick didn't turn up anything of note regarding the body or on the body. So, just FYI for that.
Good thing I hit it.
So the ogre is dead. The Drugar in town is dead. Trovis I suppose is still back at the shit. What was the name of that?
The ogre had a cart.
Frozen Far Expedition.
Yeah, there was a
right?
cart and there were tracks to follow.
There is
Right.
there is a cart behind the ogre. That's what the beautiful black illustration on the map is. That's the lovely cart that the ogre was pulling. It's a dog sled type thing,
Okay.
bigger than normal dog sled because it's being
Is there
pulled by an
anything
ogre.
on it, or is it just
Yeah.
kind of?
Yeah, that was
I
my
mean,
next one.
nothing of. You could assume it's got some rope, a lantern hanging on it. There's a provision or two stacked in there, but it's clearly not. It is not equipped for a long trek. You know what I mean? This doesn't look like it was something that was set up to go for miles and miles, or days and days, or even miles and miles.
Close.
And there's no valuables or anything outside of the basic supplies you would expect on a dog sled.
I wonder how it was related to the thing in the town.
Well, let's follow those tracks and find out.
Yeah, I wonder how they got this thing out here.
Well,
It's
because
on the back of this cart.
we followed these tracks to this cart.
Right. How'd the cart get here?
So
Well, it looks like the ogre dragged it, but
where'd the ogre come from?
Oh, okay. You're a smart man.
and you guys said it was
Roser.
and you guys said it was a Dwergar that you encountered in town?
Yeah, dark dwarf.
Huh.
That's the one.
Not
Did he say-
exactly what I was expecting.
Did he say anything? Or
No, he
did
just
he
kinda died.
attack you?
Shout, damn us to hell, and then we killed him.
And then we
very
killed him,
quickly after
yeah.
that.
I will go gather the body.
He got the
Where
words
did you
out.
That's on fire?
No, not that one. The Drugar back there. I'll go gather the body.
I'll show you where it is. And Edie's like,
Thank you,
come with
do
me.
we wanna-
Come with me.
Do we want to follow these tracks first and see if we can find maybe all the stuff that was taken, and then we can do
Yeah,
the
we
body
shall
thing?
catch up to you perhaps, because there's a body back over there.
Well,
Okay.
And
Also, Grigori is not in great shape, and I'm pretty sure cannot heal himself.
I can heal him.
Are you calling me an old man? Are you saying that I am feeble flesh over here? Because I
Listen,
could follow those
Father
tracks.
G, you're kind of feeble flesh.
Wow,
Alright.
Edie, those are
You know
cold
what,
words coming from you.
I'll heal.
Icicle to the spleen.
Well, I mean,
I
we
walk
like
over-
you. We like you plenty.
I just
No,
hold up my hand. I hold up my hands, walk over to Grigori, and then.
Oh, God,
I
where
cast
did you come from?
Cure wounds. You can see me.
No, you've been like hidden over behind this rock thing. I didn't notice you.
I can't move my person.
Oh, okay.
You can't.
No, I can't move it.
You can now.
There we go.
What's up, Afira?
She hit something several
Yeah,
times.
lots of
Wow.
things.
I'm gonna go.
You're
up to-
getting good with that thing, huh?
Fuck you.
Whoa! Maybe tomorrow. Jeez. Kind of in the
Roser's
middle of
mouth is
something
closed.
here.
I cure Grigori for 6.
Well, Ophira, thank you very
Take
much,
Edie
by
in
the
the
way,
balls for 8 damage.
Yep.
for the well placed shots onto that
What did
amalgamation
Edie
of flesh, because the thing probably would have killed me if it hit me 1 or 2 more times.
Dude.
Oh,
So, all right. Well, if you guys are gonna go back and take care of the body, if Klana and Ophira want to come with me, let's go check out these tracks. We'll be
Yeah,
sneaky.
we can at least get an eye on where we're.
Yeah, and if it's within a mile, we can
Like-
telepathically be like, "Hey, we found the base."
We'll make quick time if that's still the plan, Father G.
good with me.
All right,
The
so
faster we do this, the faster I can get something
we
to
just start
drink.
running then.
I'm doing some looking,
Mm-hmm.
and
Role play.
I may not have misled you when I said the sled wasn't set up for a journey of days and days, but I may have misled you when I said miles and miles. But anyway, who's
Fair
who's
enough.
heading back to town? Grigori and Yeedy?
Yeah.
We also
Yes,
need
okay.
to we also need to talk to my boy, whose name I don't remember.
Trovis?
Trovis.
Trovis.
My boy
Trovis.
Trovis.
Is the lantern on the thing, the special lantern?
No.
Or is it just some dumb lantern?
It's just a lantern. It's a regular lantern.
Hey, you know what? Before we go after the base, I'm going to go back to town with you and see what that guy looked like.
All right, well, I'm not going.
It's kind of a weird kink, but hey, who am I to judge?
No. I have an idea. Can you
even grosser?
No. Do one of you guys can you
this guy?
If you can to what his voice sounded like?
What?
Yeah, he said,
are you trying
"Damn you to hell!"
Minor illusion.
No. I can use disguise self once a day.
Okay.
So could I.
He sounded just like this. Damn you to hell! Yeety is unable to make other sounds beyond his own voice.
Disguise self, Dan, does not allow you to
change into
mimic another person.
You can only make yourself taller.
Disguise self allows you. It is as literal as it can be. It allows you to disguise yourself by slightly changing certain things about your own physical appearance. It can make it so people can't tell that you are you, but it cannot allow you to become another
dark
person.
dwarf.
That is a much higher level of illusionary.
Yeah,
magic.
there's a spell for that.
Disguise self is you could walk into a store, talk to a guy, walk out, come back in with different clothes, shorter, with slightly different facial features.
Including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person look different until the spell ends. You can seem like you're shorter or taller and can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type.
Right, let's go.
Yeah. So, okay. So are you guys all going back to town?
Nope, I have no reason to go back to town then. I'm going to go follow them tracks.
Okay.
This guy's so rude. He doesn't even want to come hang out with us in town. He's got no reason.
I don't think he's much of a runner.
I will just, I'll just let you guys know that are following the tracks. You're already a quarter mile out of town. It does not take you too long before you're 3/4 of a mile out of town, and the connection, the mental psychic connection is severed, and you keep going.
Okay.
So you guys are going to be by the time Grigori and Alec are done, or Yeety are done, you're going to be out of mental connection and walking out into the tundra.
Well, I feel like we get to that point where hey, we're going to cut out.
We'll get there when we get there. Yeah, so Yeety and Grigori, what's up? Where are you guys?
So we head back to the body and kind of uncover it. But we get oh my god, I've already tried. Whatever, his name is my boy. We get my boy to come with us.
Trovis.
You go grab
Trovis, my boy. Trovis, okay. Come with me, my man. Okay. And then we go to the body, and Father Grigori, showed Trovis the body. Trovis, look at this. This is the guy that's been sneaking around stealing everything. He was invisible.
I'm trying to remember what Trovis's voice was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
This is my problem. This is the problem with voices between sessions. I think didn't he talk something like this? He was kind of an older guy. And
sure. Older. Yeah. I think he talks however you want him to talk.
Yeah, he looks. He looks at the body. He looks at the body with concern and goes, "Drugar, what gods? What would they be doing on the surface?" And he begins to sort of examine
your
the body.
town's knickknacks and paddywhacks, I would say.
As he's examining the body, he rolls up the sleeve of the right arm of the dwarf, and as he rolls it up, you guys can see in the forearm, rather grotesquely, there are two about thumb-sized slivers of a black crystalline substance, jammed, embedded into the flesh of his forearm. And Trovis sees this and leans close and goes, "Charlatan, what in God's name?"
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Let's get a better look at this. And Grigori drops down to his knees and starts to cut the portion of that body off.
Starts to cut the arm off.
You got a bone saw?
Trovis stands up with alarm and looks over to Edie and goes, "What is he doing? What the hell is he doing?"
I don't know. He does this sometimes. I've never been able to figure it out. But here's the thing. He only does it to dead people. So it's, I don't know. We've just been letting it go.
Grigori, were you defending yourself?
I'm not defending myself. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
It doesn't need this arm anymore, and we're gonna give him a proper burial. You got this weird black stuff in here. It's obviously of magical nature, and it's not natural in the Drugar body. This is something that I would like to study later, and perhaps it could explain why these people are stealing the knick-knack paddywhacks of spell components to do something in this area. The lantern has magical properties. I can't remember the other stuff because I got bonked on the head by a zombie giant over there. Was it an orc? Was it a troll? It was a flesh golem.
You fought a zombie.
Well, you can't smell it. It's all over my beard and clothes.
I hate to tell you this, friend, but that is what you've always smelled like.
Yeah, it kind of is what you listen. We didn't want to say anything, but
I will take a bath next time I'm in an inn, okay? I'll do my laundry. I'll proper myself up for you people. But I gotta say,
and I take out my mace and I just crunch right down on where the shoulder is that I had like cut away with my blade, right on the socket. And can I do a strength check to see if I smash it free? Like, you know, disconnecting the ball joint.
To get the arm off? Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Natural 20.
Oh yeah, then yeah, you absolutely do.
Let us go find the rest of the people who are chasing after where that zombie came from.
He looks up at you and goes, "So do you have a lead then on where they came from?"
Well, there's tracks.
You tell him, you do.
I'll tell him, Yeety. There's tracks.
Tracks. All right. Can I presume you're going to follow these tracks? This is
Yeah, that was kind of the plan.
Much more alarming than it was.
Why
when
are
it
you
was
so
just
alarmed, Trovis?
Drugar are creatures of the
common
Underdark.
Thieves, clearly.
Creatures of the Underdark, and their presence on the surface is cause for alarm. I can't recall ever seeing one here. And furthermore, this, and he gestures at the arm that Grigori is holding up, and I don't mean the dismemberment is abhorrent. Are you at all familiar with Chardalin?
No, we don't know much about it at all. I got a little bit earlier and I sold it for drink.
I've got a lump of it in my bag, back in my chest.
Oh, best you examine that closely, friend. I'll tell you. Quickly, a brief history. Chardalin has been in Icewind Dale for hundreds of years at this point. Deposits of it found everywhere, and it's quite valuable amongst certain people for its malleability and ability to be forged like metals. However, it is also extremely magically resonant, and occasional tales are told of deposits of cursed Chardalin known to drive the people that find them mad.
Wow.
I've never seen it myself. I've only seen, I guess, what you would call benign Chardalin, but there are tales, and this worries me, he says once more, gesturing at the arm.
Well, it's a good thing that I am very angry.
Trovis laughs nervously.
Yeety actually starts ducking behind Trovis.
He looks at Yeety and goes, Is that a good thing?
I don't know. He keeps talking about everyone dying. Trovis. Will you protect me?
Where are your compatriots? I see that they haven't made it back to town.
Oh, they're following the tracks. We're gonna go catch up to them. Would you like to come with us?
I'm afraid I'm too old for that sort of travel, and I'd like to stay close to the town in case the people here need anything.
Listen, Trovis.
Code for he's gonna go. And get drunk.
I see. You've got some nice knickknacks. We're gonna go deal with this. It seems like we're gonna be going into the Underdark, maybe. Do you have anything you can give us here? Just for old time's sake, we're good friends.
Yeah, but seriously,
I'm gonna need some help.
Throw brother, your bone over here, okay?
He looks he looks kind of like alarmed at himself and goes, "Oh, God's alive! I can't believe I didn't offer this sooner." And he pulls out a potion of healing that he hands to you, and he says, "It's not much. I haven't kept much from my adventuring days. A lot of it has been sold off or passed on to friends or family, or it's sold for the good of the town. But I do carry one of these on me at all times." And he hands one to you.
Edie goes, he puts that in his pocket and says, "Trovis, my dear friend, thank you. This might be enough to get us back from whatever we're about to go into. But before we leave, one last shot."
Trovis pulls a flask from his hip and goes, "One last shot." And then he produces 2 shot glasses that he also carries on him at all times, and pours shots for you, and takes them with you, and then does the the warrior's arm grasp with you, and says, "Yidi, my friend, I pray your safe return to this town, and if you don't, I'll make sure your name isn't forgotten here. And Father Grigori..."
Yeah, I'll take 2 shots as well, please.
"Please don't hurt Edie." And he pours you a shot and hands it to you as well.
Don't hurt Edie.
No, I will make sure he makes it back alive to you, okay? What you two have is very special, and I will make sure that at the very least he will come back to you alive. Or at least not dead.
"I will eagerly anticipate your return, which I have no doubt you will make with great haste. Now, I must go and warn the others of the danger and hope that nothing else comes of this night for the town of Kerkonig." And then he heads back in the direction.
You should set up trip lines with bells on them in case any goats wander in. As I start going the other way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and
right.
bury that body for us. But do it in the right way. Their Father G will be all like weird and sad about it.
I will come make sure you did it correctly.
All right, yeah. He tells you. He yells back, "I'll make sure to visit the local church and have him take care of that," as he keeps walking. And then
that might not
I guess
be
we
the
start.
correct one, but your heart's in the right place.
We start running back.
We're just hearing a bunch of yelling in our heads.
No, we don't hear any of this. We've already gone past.
You're beyond
you guys
the mile.
are.
Hey, Yidi, I've got a question for you while we're running out to find our friends.
What's up, Father G?
They've been awfully quiet for a very auspicious amount of time.
Oh yeah, they talk a lot, and lately it's been going through my head. That's been a little disconcerting. But yeah, they have been quiet. Maybe they're dead. I guess you would be excited about that.
I don't want them to be dead. My whole thing is to try to not have them be dead. I've been very clear about this.
It doesn't seem that way to me.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I will have to work on my sermons better. I've been out of the clericing business for a couple of years now. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you should definitely work on those, because it kind of seems like you want to kill us all. So anyway,
the opposite of that. Whew, I've got some explaining to do.
Okay, other party contingency. Yeah. As I said, you continue out of town, get a mile away, lose your psychic contact, and the tracks continue. This far along them, though, you can tell that they seem to be angling not quite towards, but just past Calvin's Cairn on the east side. At least that seems to be the direction they're heading from where you guys have gotten so far. So I'll let you guys pick up there. You're outside of contact from Edie and Father G, and this is what was happening while they were talking to Trovis. So, like, what did you guys decide to do?
I figure we just follow the tracks as best we can, try and stay stealthy and quiet while doing so.
So you guys are just going to just keep following the tracks.
Should we wait for Edie and Grigori?
Once we kind of start to get out of range, I kind of hold up.
Like, once we notice that we see the tracks going around Calvin's Cairn, like...
Oh, that's fine.
Klana would be extra sensitive to the fact that the psychic bond had gone away, too. So that might be a good thing for Klana to, like, point out as a...
Yeah.
I think we might want to give them a few minutes to catch up.
Okay. That's fine. Just keep an eye out then.
Don't exactly fancy wandering around just the three of us.
Right.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay, cool. So
fine.
you guys just wait then for Father G.
Yeah.
And
Did we do we have stuff to set up a camp at all?
I don't think you brought anything to set up a camp, but it also won't take more than like 10 or 15 minutes for Edie and Father G to catch up to you guys.
Okay.
If you guys walk to the edge of it, if you walk like just over a mile outside of town and then wait, they'll catch up in not too long. So
You'd see my light
so
coming
you guys,
too, probably.
Yeah. So you guys are. I mean, they can. Again, it's like dim light, so they can pretty much see you.
Oh, right.
Think of it as like the equivalent of like a very, very overcast day. You know what I mean? You could still see a figure coming in the distance. The only real negative penalty to dim light is you get disadvantage on like perception throws.
Gotcha.
So imagine it's that level of darkness where you can see things just not super clearly. Could see a figure approaching, but if you were like, "Oh, I want to see if I can make out details," it would be difficult to do so. So,
sure.
So you guys see two figures approaching. Do you react in panic and begin attacking?
No, we just are like, hey,
no, because one is tiny and it's very obvious.
Shoots off a paranoid arrow and puts Father G in the grave. Oh no!
Oh god! One time it hits again. Why am I shooting so well?
Okay,
We
so
roll
about
character, Mrs. Grigori.
About 20 minutes after you guys decide to stop, you see in the distance the mismatched heights of Father G and Yeety approaching from town.
Probably the same height.
Chuckle fucks.
Anything
A
else?
gnome and a human, probably the same height. It's the most freakishly elongated gnome. Like
just a tiny little human.
Yeah, I kind of just mentally asked, "What did you find
at all?"
Go, Kyle.
I just kind of mentally asked, "What'd you find out?"
As they're approaching.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, that is them. No, you're totally right.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure. And we explain everything. Because I don't really want to explain everything in person, in character.
I take great interest in so there was Chardolin in his arm?
Yeah, show him the arm!
He has the arm.
What is this? Oh!
What
you want to hold on to it and
fuck,
inspect
Grigori?
All right.
You really? Oh, motherfucker.
What?
Well...
What? You walk around with a leg of lamb when you are hungry? This is just a thing.
Oh god, did you take it to eat it?
Out of the arm! Why did you have to take the whole fucking arm?
Hold on.
I'm not the delicate surgeon. You want to extricate this? We can leave the bones.
And I try and step away for a second because I want to look at that black Chardolin.
Okay.
Oh, you do. Here, take it. There you go.
No, I thought you gave it to me, so I was like, oh, an arm, gross. But I want to see this, so
I was holding on to it. But
okay.
yeah.
I take it. I'm like, okay.
You're looking at the Chardolin lodged in the arm.
I'm wondering if I can pull it out.
You certainly can.
All right, I didn't know if you were gonna make a stick.
No. You can pull it out.
What?
Are you attempting to pull it out?
Yeah, I'm attempting to pull the Chardolin out of the arm.
If you grab a piece of the
Did
Chardolin,
Junga just Dungeon Master shame Steve?
It does. It does. I mean, it does.
PM shamed.
It does have some resistance, but it comes out fairly easily.
You said there were.
I mean, not as easily as you would think something might, but it does still come out.
I pull out the shard or shards if there's more than one. I hold them in my hand, and I'll go into my pouch and hang on to the other piece of Chardolin, and I'll try and invoke my patron. Does this have to do with you? Is this tied to why you are in my head?
Okay.
The voice change threw me off.
There's
the sudden octave shift.
Sorry. I think more seriously. Is this connected to you?
Is this
I don't know. I'm thinking about the sandwich, but maybe the pasta.
I really like the sandwich. Don't like the chips.
I like the chicken sandwich. Soup.
you had to take the fucking arm, the whole arm.
What?
He just took out the Chardolin from the arm, and now we just have an arm.
Hey,
Don't
listen.
return the arm to the body. He'll get buried together.
You're not the one that had to watch him saw the damn thing off.
This is more of a session grab, if you ask me. But yeah.
Look, no one's gonna know if it drops in the pile of burnt viscera. Like, it's just no one ever has to know that. You can just do that now.
I just need you to know, Klana, that there are those that will know. And I will not have that besmirchment of this poor Drugar upon my conscience.
I'm not really worried about Drugar. Not fond of him, really.
How do you react, Rolzer?
If anyone's looking at me, my breaths are getting very short and my eyes go wide, and I'm...
I was looking at him because now he just has an arm.
Yes. I would have after I got the Chardolin down, I would have put the arm back in the snow. But I'm just holding the Chardolin like.
Alright, I'm gonna try to mend with the telepathy and just what's going on?
This is I just feel colder than I did just before, and some messed up stuff, and I'll try and pocket it with the other Chardolin.
I see him.
Like
I'm gonna try to see.
No, I put it in my pocket. Like, I'll hang on to this for now, and we can take it back to town and look into it more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll hang on to it. Gregorio, would you like the arm back?
Well, I mean,
why?
You took the Chardolin out? No, Rolzer. There was a clue in that. The way that shard existed in that arm was not natural. I was going to study to see the way it got in.
Oh,
but now you've contaminated the crime scene. There was a murder in town.
No, but murder.
Give me back the arm. You'll contaminate the crime scene further. I need to investigate to see where this came from.
Now he's
last time I gave you evidence.
Yeah, now he's Detective Grigori.
I'm a monster hunter. I hunt the monsters. You find the clues. There are patterns in life that are natural, and they end up somewhere.
Monster hunters!
Are we monster slayers?
Not anymore!
You are the monster slayer.
Klana who killed this monster, so what? That's the mystery. That's what's solved.
Yeah.
Why are you hanging on to the arm?
That's a good point. In case you didn't know, that murder was Klana and I murdering it.
Oh, okay, solved. However, I'm going to return this arm to that poor creature when I give it a proper burial later. Do I have to repeat myself every time about the things that I care about in this life?
All right, so tracks are important things we should follow before they get snowed over.
I agree.
With ourselves.
I agree with Klana, and I shake off what just happened as best of my ability and moving on.
Okay. Klana, growing tired of the business of discussing dismembered arms, draws the attention of the party back to the dog sled tracks and gets you guys back to tracking them. So these tracks, how long did we say it took you to get from Calvin's Cairn to Cair Koenig? It's a couple hours, 2, 3.
I don't think it was more than a couple
It was
hours.
like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys end up following these tracks for a couple hours as they go along eventually the east side of Cair Koenig. And then as you get a certain distance away, they begin to go around the northeast side and head into the foothills. And once you get close to the foothills, you find that the wind blowing off and around Calvin's Cairn has started to disperse the tracks, making them very difficult to find and follow to a precise destination. And you guys come to the conclusion that you will probably have to put some effort into searching the foothills. And if you would like to begin searching the foothills, I need you to make a group survival check.
Can I cast guidance on everyone before we do that?
I think it's kind of a long term. Like, how long does guidance?
Yeah, guidance.
It's
I see where you're going for it, but yeah, I also see what Kyle's saying, and that this check is representative of like an hour's worth of effort.
Okay.
So
just figured I'd ask.
Yeah.
Okay, survival.
And also,
14.
By this point, like the psychic link is probably done because it was 4 hours.
Right.
Good job, Rolzer.
I've rolled 3 of them tonight.
Yeah, you really have. Luckily, you had advantage on the other ones.
Yeah, I had advantage on the other 2.
Nat 20.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you roll a natural 20?
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Plus 3. I don't know if that.
Oof, yikes. Okay. Everybody else rolled really poorly, though. Alec rolled kind of okay, but there's some bad rolls. So, despite Ophira's best efforts, you are unable in the first hour of searching to locate anything, I suppose, because...
Oh, wait, I forgot. I can... would me going up to a 15 change anything?
Yes, it would.
Okay, then that happens.
Okay, all right. So with Ophira's guidance, you guys search through the foothills, eventually finding a blocky stronghold, bereft of any sort of charm in its architecture, juts out of the hillside in front of you in a rough crescent shape. Only part of the construction is visible, and the rest seems to be buried in the natural stone of the hill. A large double door of stone serves as the main entrance. The terrain leading to it is a gently upward sloping plain covered with fresh snow. A stream used to flow out of a bared culvert northeast of the main entrance, but the waterway has long since frozen. 2 other barred openings can be seen along the stronghold's northern wall, and you can tell that anyone positioned behind these openings would have a very unobstructed view of the hillside approaching the front gate. Closer to you, separated from the rest of the stronghold, is a snow-covered stone bunker perforated by what you know to be arrow slits, and that bunker stands 15 feet tall. So let's get you guys over to the outpost.
Oh, yeah.
I like how it was this really big thing that we almost missed.
You absolutely can. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of that too.
Go ahead and take a break.
I think we should take a long rest, Grigori would say to everyone here, because